What great timing musically. And hello. I'm gonna post the rules real quick while I'm here. And welcome to the first Saturday of the month. Colors of the Month Challenge. Live stream. Hip hip hurrah. So basically how this one works. I put up... Oh, no, I'm good. I got the colors out already. It's because I got a book on my Ohuhu markers and I was about to move it. But I already pulled out the colors, so it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Hi, Coco. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna get that chat window a little closer so I can actually see what you guys are talking about. Because my drawing desk is a lot farther from my monitor. So basically, every first or second Friday of the month, that depends entirely on how the calendar works for that month, I post some prompt requests in my Instagram stories. And some of you still struggle with reading basic instructions. But I can laugh because the people that can't read basic instructions don't show up for the live stream, so that's okay. And then I put them all into the wheel of morality. And then it decides on what I will draw for today's live stream. That way it's completely challenging. And it's fun for everybody, for their whole family, except Grandma, because she's not funny. Except if your grandma is funny and it's your grandpa that's not funny. I don't know. I don't know your life. So, this month we have 6 prompts. We will only draw 4. Which one will we draw? I don't know. But we're gonna find out. So, hopefully the ads won't kick in because of course it's a free version of the app and they like to put ads when it's not practical. So, Wheel of Morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. We are drawing... We are starting with Slimer! And because I'm slightly less stupid than usual, I prepared all my references. Poke. Into the camera, please. In advance, so there will be less struggling. Oh, I almost forgot. We gotta list out the colors we're using today, aren't we? So, this month's Olo color markers, I have none, sadly, because they won't sponsor me, but it would be nice, because they're kind of expensive. So, the Olo markers, OR 2.3, salmon. I have to remind myself to pronounce it salmon, not salmon. OR 7.6, light walnut, and YG 2.3, muscat grape. Hex codes F4765C, 75574A, C4D, C66. Anyone craving Ecto-Cooler? I never had Ecto-Cooler. But I did have this really cool Ghostbusters lunchbox. It was like nearly glow-in-the-dark green, and it had one of those images that when you move, it moves a little bit there. It was really fun. Really nice. So, with the colors I actually do have, let's reach over and find out what all these numbers mean. So I picked Y4 Quince. Good afternoon, Coco and Sharon. Hi, Paul. E170 Carib Coco. However it's supposed to be pronounced. when you're not drunk, and I am not. I just struggle with talking. And a GY4 yellow green. That's what they decided meant Halloween to them this year. This is very calm for a color combination. And the closest I could get with the chameleon, depending if I'm using them or not. I usually don't really use the paler colors. OR4 Seville Orange. Because they still haven't replied to my email if they're going to make more liners. The website works again, but they won't tell me if they'll sell individual liners. I do not appreciate that. BR5 Bark, a color I very rarely use when it comes to these. Because I can't use my chestnut, because my chestnut is dry, and that's why I sent the email in the first place. Anyway, and the YG3 Spring Meadow. Whoop. Oh, great start if I'm that clumsy, both verbally and manually. Of course, before we start, about a little early last month, we had completed a little gift for me. Guess what I got this week? The little collectible, the entire set. And I literally just got a tweet. I don't care what Melon Husk says. Still gonna call them tweet. You guys know what I'm talking about. From Copic, losing their shit because I got the whole set. Is the little fake, and I have to specify it's fake because I actually got a couple people asking me, are they real? Can you draw with them? No. They're one long stick of plastic. They are meant, I don't know if you guys can see from the bottom because I'm not taking this thing apart right now. That piece up here to keep them even and stored is loose, and I am not going to be shaky this for 3 hours on the live stream. Coco has a cold, so everybody press F for respect for Coco in the chat. But yeah, these are super cute. I love them. So thank you so much for helping me finance them. I love my Throne account because you guys are letting me get so much cool stuff. Whether it's just for fun like this or actual stuff that I use for art, it's immensely appreciated every single time. So thank you so much. Now that we're done with the list, we're going to put the list away and we're actually going to start on why we're here today. Yeah, I should sharpen this a little bit. Come here, you. I'm gonna screech. And immediately broke the lead inside. Ah la la. This is human error. This is why there's an electric sharpener in the donation corner right now. I feel just fine aside from being stuffy. I think it's allergies. Are you going to need some Benadryl? Would you feel better with some Benadryl, you think? Like, if I remember well, because I think it was Coco that had me pull it out last week. I also had received the mushroom garbage can that I am using every day because my nose leaks a lot when I'm playing video games, apparently. So I am very, very happy. You guys are making my life easier, is what I'm saying. The continued support is not just appreciated, it lets me human. Gonna put a little action line because I want to make a very happy Slimer. Because I am a very happy Shiro. I'm gonna draw something for you. Just didn't have access to my stuff for a bit. You don't... There's no obligation for you to draw me something. Even if it was my birthday recently, you said happy birthday. That's very good. I'm very happy with that. You acknowledge my existence. I get to live for another year. You guys know I work on fairy logic. There is never an obligation to do anything for me. You know the contract only works when you give it willingly. He's coming out great. I guess I was really in the mood to draw Slimer. You guys probably notice when I sketch, I do the spidery thing. Even sometimes when I pencil, as long as I'm careful yet quick for the inking, it doesn't matter. Do you have to be invited in to cross a threshold? Yeah, but that's not really fairy rules, that's more neurodivergent rules. Like, I don't want to be rude or anything. Ghostbusters was one of mine. I have the two movies, the two first movies. And Mike, of course, had the toys, so I got to play with the toys too. Just thought it looked better with some little hearts, because he's clearly delighted to be here. But like Mike had the huge set. He had the house. He had two of the vehicles, the Ecto 1, the Ecto 1 and the Ecto 1A. And of course he had all the Ghostbusters. And a couple different models of the Ghostbusters, and a ton of ghosts. Of course, he had the big giant Slimer that was also almost the same size as the Stay Puft marshmallow guy. But then again, the Stay Puft Marshmallow guy was also very, very small compared to what he actually looked like in the movie. I always wondered how they got the Statue of Liberty back onto Ellis Island. Shh. Well, considering they use an S advantage to control it, they probably did the Konami code to reset it back. Would you fucking stay, bah? And this kind of language is why I'm not sponsored by anybody. But what's probably gonna happen, I'm gonna try to do the line art with the green. We seem to be doing pretty good in the colors that we've got. So if we can make it work, fantastic. Yesterday, I made quesadillas for the very first time in my life. And Mom had asked me, do you know how to make quesadillas? And I said, no. Never made them before. Has that ever stopped me? She said, no. There are instructions on the little old El Paso pouch. I'm gonna follow them. Then we'll see if we like it. So basically, it kind of looked like peanut sauce chicken once I was done, but it was delicious. Had nothing to do with me. It's the spice pouch and the cheese that did that. He's just so happy to be here. Did I draw Slimer before? I don't remember. Well, we gotta leave him dry. I need to get a gooseneck holder for my phone. Alright, next one. Come on. We need the wheel. Who we gonna draw next? Wheel of Morality. Turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. Who's it gonna be? Umbrella from Skullgirls. This is fun. I'm so glad I found this app. I'm laughing, but I really mean it. I'm having the time of my life. There she is. I think for this one I'm going to grab one of the bigger cards. Why? Because I freaking feel like it. Because it's my stream and I do what I want. I'm trying to decide of a pose. I'll get it, I'll get it. While I'm deciding, I'm gonna get some water because it's important to stay hydrated. Yeah, only water in my tumbler today because that's what I felt like. Because just this morning I had a glass of milk, a glass of a can of soda, and an entire mug of hot chocolate. So I kind of don't really want flavor right now. Do you even know how to draw an umbrella, Shiro? No. I can barely draw hats, so imagine. I am almost out of my my small vertical sketch cards. These ones. So once I'm out of these, this specific, the way the logo looks is going to change. So look forward to that. Once I run out of these, it's going to be a new model of the logo. So they're going to be collectibles. The horizontal one, I still got tons of those. The 4x6, I still got a ton of those. Eventually, they'll all be synced up, logo-wise. I just don't have the kind of money to completely rebrand. Now this I know I have never drawn before. Now, I don't know how old she is. I'm just saying, if she's underage, you don't have to worry. I will draw her skirt eventually. It's just when you sketch, it's better to sketch your shapes before you dress them up. Will you ever find it in your cold, cold ice-sized baby heart to buy me opening night tickets to the FNAF movie, please? How much are they, Joel? Shapes in my art is more likely than you think. My birthday's on the 20th. I fully expect birthday wishes near then. Oh man, please, myself, don't forget, please. The FNAF movie looks so good. Happy birthday, Coco. Hi, Joel. The $100 per person, but only because I have to pay the extra fee so that I can wear my Freddy costume and not bother people while it makes terrible metal noises every 5 seconds. Remind me again why we keep letting you in, Joel. And better have the Bite of 87 scene and Purple Man in the after credits or I'm suing. Well, I got good news and bad news then. And I still haven't watched Willy's Wonderland. I actually do want to watch Willy's Wonderland. I'm just so busy and I don't want to watch movies while I work because then I'll completely zone out and miss the movie. That's what happened when I tried to watch Blazing Saddles as I worked. The entire movie ran and I didn't catch any of it. Sure, I listen to videos while I work, but usually they're not long enough that I end up zoning out after a while and completely missing 3/4 of it. I'm serious. People will riot if Purple Man mangles or it's one mangle or Balloon Boy don't make a small appearance in this movie. Cities will crumble. Society will collapse. I mean, considering everybody's reaction when the cupcake attacked that one guy, wouldn't surprise me. I am almost done with the cover of the Barbarian Queen Charybdis. Comic that we're working on for the Kickstarter that starts, for lack of a better word, on the 13th this month. Please help support us. I'm gonna do the umbrella entirely in brown. It's gonna give a slightly different vibe to the rest of the colors. Once I apply them. You know, I just do wonder how they're gonna pull off a FNAF movie if it's PG-13. No gore or anything, just jump scares then? Like the source material? Oh, I get it now. Well, I mean... original FNAF wasn't much more than PG-13. The goriest part you see is like the bad ending when you just see like two eyeballs. Two human eyeballs sticking out of a Freddy suit. There's no real lot of blood in FNAF. This is one intricate character I still need to buy on Switch as DLC. Oops, that should have been yellow. My bad, my bad. Gonna let her dry, switch back to Slimer. That umbrella looks like Tweety Bird on LSD. That's a lot of lashes, isn't it? Basically, the fandom lied to me and made me thought we might see some solid levels of gore for the series when it's just Scooby-Doo levels of spooky. I hope you guys realize that Joel is just being an ass. He knows how all this stuff works. He's pretending to be a dum-dum. He is not a dum-dum. Alright, let's see what happens when I try to color in Slimer with the green line art. I'm gonna leave some white to give some sort of shine. Because if I don't fill out Slimer in green, there is going to be a riot. We're lucky enough to have a green in this month's color scheme. We're going to use it. And there's no better model for green than Slimer, except maybe Kermit. No, I will not be singing It's Not Easy Being Green because I don't know it. You guys have to remember that I'm French. I've seen a lot of stuff you guys have seen, but in French, so I don't know the exact references. So no, I don't even know It's Not Easy Being Green in French. Slimer's supposed to be light kiwi green, not light lime green. We will riot. Wait a minute. My thing was chosen. Hey, wait a minute. It doesn't look like dead John Belushi. I'm going with the cartoon version. So stop belly aching for once. It's not that easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves, when I think could be nicer being red or yellow or gold, or something much more colorful like that. Aww. Red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green. Come, chameleon. Cease and desist from a record label. Go some slight darkness around the shines to show that the man is glowy and slimy and yuck. Sure, we'll turn the stream around if they need to. Those are some rich colors right there. Yeah, we got lucky with Slimer. Really lucky, because it's the wheel of morality that chooses, not me. Even he looks really pleased with how he looks like. I believe we're just fine with Slimer. He looks great. We don't want to overwork him either. For those that are worried, when I post the cards on the shop after I'm done, I usually sign the back with the whole name. So if you guys are looking for something recognizable with the signature, it's there. Now, drawing kissing Janine. That's in the intro. Alright. Back to you. La la la. I'm glad I got the idea of making a little album in my iPad just for the references. There's a lot less scrolling around and wondering where the heck I put this or that. Speaking of things I'm losing, I have no idea where my monster... is it Monsters of Midnight or just At the Stroke of Midnight? Where my At the Stroke of Midnight cards went. I looked in my paper drawer, I looked in my sketch card drawer, I looked in my mailing drawer. They're completely gone. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but you know what? I'm going to do the umbrella green. Why? Because I seriously need to buy an eraser like yours, and a feather duster. It's a shame Slimer ain't featured more in Ghostbusters 2. It is a shame, but I don't think by the time they made Ghostbusters 2, they had really grasped Slimer's popularity. An eraser like mine, do you mean this one or this one? Because I can give you some links after the show if you want. For the erasers I use. Plural. Like on my desk I have 4 right now as we speak. Did you look into your Mickey drawer? I always tend to forget that one. The irony here is I do have a Mickey drawer. I have a drawer like right here under my table, and it has Mickey stickers on it. No, I think I'll... No, I'll have to make it green. No, because I'm looking at my color options here, and if I make it brown, it's going to be too dark. I am almost done unlocking the entire map of the depths in Tears of the Kingdom. It's taking so much time. But I'm finding it more and more fun as I go, so there's that. Like, this game is taking forever on purpose. Or maybe you need to check your Goofy drawer. No, they're not in there. Because once again, I actually do have a Goofy drawer. That's the bottom row, because I have this paperwork style drawer, and the bottom one has a Goofy sticker, the top one is a Pluto sticker. The top one is filled with old art, and I mean old. I mean art you'll find on Divine Art, and art sold you won't find on Divine Art. And the bottom one is where I put all my other specialty paper, like my holographic paper, stuff like that, and my bills. It was a whole set of stickers. I put them everywhere around my studio because my studio is Mickey Mouse themed. And the walls are red. My mom was worried that I might find this aggressive, I was like, that's the whole point. I want my studio to wake me up. Wake me up inside. And to keep me energized. I mean, the other option would have been to use Mickey Mouse yellow, but I'm using that as an accent color. I really do like eating candy in fun size because it really helps me from eating too much sugar. It's also why I like eating rockets. Paul going yum and Joel wondering the hell is rockets. Those are your Smarties. Our Smarties are chocolate. Yours are the chalky little cylinder thing. There we go. We will have the line demarcations using shading. Same goes for the feather duster. I'll link you to where I got mine. For the record, for everybody else watching the stream and wondering where I got my feather duster, I got it from the Leader USA shop. Because they don't keep them in stock on the Deleter mangashop.japan. So for everything else, as much as possible, try to shop on the Deleter Manga Shop Japan. Because it's much cheaper. I swear they double the prices when you use the US shop. And you have access to a lot more stuff on the Manga Shop version. For a way more affordable price. That's where I like to shop for my screen tone. I don't use my screen tone often, because I'm more of a painter when I work traditionally. But it was still a dream supply of mine, and I'm glad I got easy and affordable access to it. Now my nightmare supply, and in this case I mean that because it's absolutely impossible to find, would be duotone paper. Even while scouring eBay, I just cannot find the frickin' thing. That is some green and orange, very citrusy. Kind of look like Ecto Cooler. So maybe the artist that chose this this color scheme was thinking of Ecto Cooler. Maybe whoops, not this nib. Maybe that's what happened. I still say I prefer the Ohuhu nibs over the Copics. There, I said it. Even if I'm all happy to have the collectible keychain Copics. Oh, I didn't show you guys this, however. I mean, I got photos on my Instagram and my other socials, but I gotta show you the keychains that came with the keychains. I got them all stuck together. Look at those beautiful colors. And of course, each keychain came with 3 markers that were in each of the circles. That's why I'm glad I took pictures, so if I ever need to put them in order, I can. But I don't want to. I want to keep them in little boxes because that's what I bought them for. Ah. I have opinions and you're going to hear all of them. Just like my dog when she's mad. But yeah, I was talking about Tears of the Kingdom earlier. You had so many costumes to find. And then there's the adventure quests, and the side quests, and the story quests, and the memory quests. Like when I say there's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of freaking stuff. And you don't have. There is absolutely no obligation to do any of it. I just find it fun. Kind of like this challenge. I just find it fun too. Like yesterday, I actually found Ravio's hood. Like I play it with an app that lets me tick off what I've done. And sometimes I look at a guide to see if I can handle a certain area. And honestly, that makes it more fun for me. Less death. You're gonna sit there and listen to my opinions till I'm satisfied. Well, that's what y'all doing right now, aren't you? I still don't feel brave enough to handle a Lionel. I'm gonna need more hearts and better defense. So don't even ask me to try and fight a Gleeok. I do like that there are like way more monsters this time around. It feels more full. I still don't like Evermeans, though. Those little sons of bitches, they still make me jump. And they're some of the easiest enemies to deal with. But they're also the sneakiest. You can't see them coming. If I had to pick between Evermeans and Guardians, I'll pick Guardians because you have a hint that they're there before they jump at your throat. Like you're walking and suddenly, oh, angry piano. That's not good. When the angry piano kicks in, that's when you know. You fucked up. I too dislike anemones. Gonna put a little bit of brown to really darken the shadows. and add more contrast. Well, one more thing. Just gonna add some highlights. Hear Lily barking. What's wrong? Somebody's existing outside the house. That's usually what's wrong with her. She likes people. She doesn't like the door. Like, she'll bark when somebody comes in. She'll bark even harder if she likes the person. But she'll also bark like she doesn't know what's going on when the same person leaves. So I'm thinking she just doesn't like doors. See that the difference a little bit of highlighting makes? Just gonna add a bit more orange here to cut her leg away, and a little bit more here. There we go. Don't be afraid to layer. That's what they're there for. Alright, up she goes. And then we go for the third prompt. Come on. There we go. Usually it goes on the top, so I'm going to hit. Wheel of Morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. Oh my god. Did you see how close that was? So we're going for Mihawk. Mihawk is our third. Not you. There we go. Is our third card. Let's go for a small one. Yeah, another first. You guys like when I draw something for the first time live, don't you? And I broke my blade again. Because I can't sharpen work shit in my old age. No Coraline, way more Halloween-centric. Like I said, it's not me deciding these. You guys watch me do this live. maybe the final turn, we don't know. I am having a terrible time sharpening lately. Maybe I should change the blades. Then again, that's why I'm looking at a new sharpener if I'm going to be this bad. Maybe there's some humidity issues in the basement that I am not aware of. because this is my good sharpener. And I broke the lead again. Hope you guys are not in a hurry, because my pencil is not in a hurry. I need to empty this one. There. TD lines, shoulder lines, desperately trying to align. You know, Shiro, for someone who keeps saying that they don't know how to draw this or that, you're drawing a lot. Yeah. It's called practice. This song is very Halloween-centric. The story continues onward, or maybe it was the one before while I was busy trying to get this pencil to sharpen. I think this one I'm going to draw to ink entirely in brown. For me to give myself a chance here. Oh, whoever that is not Lily. Whew. I gotta stop holding my breath when I draw. I am so focused on this one. It's not just the fact that I've never drawn this character before, but it's in a style I don't do often at all. I don't watch One Piece, so it's not a style I'm very familiar with. But as you all know, that never stopped me before. What, you hold your breath when you draw? I try not to. But sometimes when I really have to not shake, I will hold my breath. Because it's not good for my pressure. Okay, whew, finally. We're gonna hink. Yeah, we're gonna hink. Yes. That's where my language is right now. Is going to hell. We are going to ink this man. I'm allowed to use black and white. I mostly use white. I try not to do all the inking in black, because then where would be the challenge? Since all of my art is usually inked in black. So for a change, I'm going to ink in brown. Stay in the camera, Shiro. What's the point of live streaming your art if your viewers can't see your art? Stop holding your breath. Keep talking so you can keep breathing. There. Oof. Breathe in, breathe out, get a bit of water. Then we're gonna go for the last prompt, and we'll see what we're getting while Mihawk dries. I'm a little lightheaded, honestly, from all the breath holding. So yeah, we're gonna give myself a little chance here. Stretch, drink, get some oxygen. Alright, last chance. Who's it gonna be? You guys ready? Say yes in the chat if you're ready. Because I'm not gonna start it if you don't. Sure, I'm gonna read some more. So chat, are you ready? Write yes in the chat if you are. I'm going to be clearing out my Divinite messages until I see a yes in the chat. There we go. I knew a little bit of coercion would get you guys going. Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. And it's going to be... Wow, these are so close. Sea turtle drinking a pumpkin spice latte. I see we're all absolutely thrilled about that choice. I've had an idea since I saw this suggestion yesterday, so... I mean, I gotta try and make it fun somehow. No, 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 not ready! Well, you're too late, buddy. What the? What was that sound? Oh, okay. I know what it is. Why is it that friggin' chat only works one in 5 times? And when it does work... Oh yeah, now it works perfectly when I'm live streaming, of course. There. If they need me, they'll get me when I'm done here. Sounds like Loon Quiet Lake in Alberta, Canada. Could be just a guess. You know what? Why don't you move to Alberta, Canada? It's the only province you ever talk about when you make fun of Canada. Well, now, I don't want to go if you're going to give me an attitude about it. The noive of some people. The noive. Of course I'm gonna give you an attitude. You give me one the entire time of the live stream. This is so annoying. I've got this one person that found my divine art and is like fav bombing my entire Nintendo gallery and submitting every single pieces to like 5 different Mario groups. I have to review every single thing manually. Ugh. So yeah, I'm doing a turtle in a turtleneck because it's fall and she's cold. But she's having a pumpkin spice latte with a reusable straw. Because she is living her best life. She can do what she wants. I am forcing myself to breathe because I can't be trusted with my own breathing. And there. We're gonna let her dry and get back to Mihawk in the meantime. What I like about the chameleon liners is that they actually draw really fast. And then they don't budge when you apply alcohol markers on them. Unlike, sadly, my Staedtlers. I have some beautiful Staedtler liners, but I can't use them the way I use the chameleons because they will melt with the Copics. I think they're water-based. I think that's what the problem is. And it makes me really sad. Because I like my chameleon liners, but I will say that my Staedtler's colors are more vibrant. Yes, vibrant! Is this going to be another live stream where I'm going to get mad and finish it entirely in French? Is this what's going on right now? Is this what's going to happen? Because it's clearly aiming for that. Oh, the return of the song that sounds like Sniff It City, you know, Origami King. Well, this part's gonna be easy because that's pretty much what it looks like in the reference. I'm gonna need to layer a lot because this reference is very dark. Hey Shiro, what do you know about color theory? Practically nothing. Do you want to learn about color theory? Eventually, I just don't know where to start. Because it was pretty much beaten out of me not to ask questions, so I don't know what kind of questions to ask. I think I'm going to want to make it green. It's red on the reference, but I want to give the one unnatural quote-unquote color to the clothes and keep the warmer colors for the character. Because at some point I'm going to have to try to shade this. That's why I want to try and layer as much as possible on dark parts, because I would like to use one layer of brown for the shading. So I need the dark parts to be a bit different from the shading. You want to saturate. And you just want one layer of the brown for the shading. See the difference it makes? And it's all the same brown there. Had to pick up my laundry. What did I miss? Did my Shiro hit a home run or what? Come on, people, tell me. Did they get a strike too? I'm shading. I'm almost done on Mihawk. After that, I'm going to add some shading to the green parts so he looks a little less flat. I'm going to leave the hair alone. Oh, I forgot to... There! Forgot to shade the ear. We'll never get to nationals with that kind of attitude. Well, why don't you do it then? Why don't you live stream? Would you look at that? I forgot to sign umbrella. Just gonna hang up Mihawk real quick. Fix that real quick. And then get to the last prompt and we'll be done for today. I'm the dad and you're the up and coming baseball star. Oh, you're living vicariously through me. This is very hilarious considering you're about half my age. This is going to be another one of those where I'm using my white Posca to do some accents. You know what I'm going to do for her sweater? I'm just going to add some textures with a liner. It's gonna be cute. Trust the process. Okay, maybe sea turtle prompt wasn't a bad choice after all. Whatever the wheel of morality stops on, that's what I gotta do, so might as well try and make it fun. That's how I see things. A little bit of shading. Just a touch, just a touch. Or else it's too bright, and then you can't see shit. There we go, and over the glasses too, to slightly change tone of the brown. And of course the shiki. See, it doesn't take much to liven up a drawing, does it? was simple enough. And here we go. A sea turtle drinking a pumpkin spice latte. Now we're gonna try and zoom out manually. I can't get it straighter than that. That's the problem with having a solid holder instead of a gooseneck. Oh, there we go. We got this Mihawk from One Piece, Slimer, and Umbrella from Skullgirls. There we go. Took me a while. That was pretty fun, especially Slimer and Mihawk. I think I did a pretty good job on them. So that means we're done for today. And when we're done for today, that means we are going to thank our supporters. Thanks for a fun show, Sharon. Have a great afternoon. You too, Paul. Thank you for coming. Extra special caramel drizzle gold sprinkle thanks to Amber B, Paul K, Miss Enovis, David F, Marianne J, Supreme Crimson Leader. Your continued support is immensely appreciated. Of course, don't forget tomorrow the usual bootleg cookie live stream at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And these cards that I just drew are going to be shortly dropped in my shop. First come, first serve. If you want one, you have to go to my Ko-fi shop at So Very Unofficial. Hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. A lot of fun drawing it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you all, and bye-bye.